Welcome to our design management discussion. Today I'm going to share with you this interesting presentation which kind of talks about how design management skills are important and how they're going to help you to do some of your activities much more efficiently. Okay, so let's jump into the presentation. So the question is, why you should learn? There needs to be a strong reason why you need to learn. Unless you don't have a strong reason, you're not going to take advantage of that learning. So finding out your strong reason is critical, and knowing that reason is important. Let's move on. So now there could be several reasons. One is that good number of you guys want to start your own company. You have this entrepreneurial spirit. But whether you start a company A, B, or C, you will be having a product or a service which you're going to sell. So that means that product or a service need branding, managing the brand, understanding how to build a product. Design management is critical. So you need to learn design management if you want to start your own company. There are a set of people who are here who wants to work in big organizations like Unilever, ITC, Merrick, or Godrej as a client servicing person or a marketing person. Again, you need to know design management. That's your duty as a client servicing or a brand manager. You need to perform. Likewise, some of you definitely want to work in advertising or a branding company. Once again, advertising branding companies are creating brand narratives and building brands. You need to know design management to achieve your or fulfill your task. So irrespective of whether you are starting your own company or you are going to work for big entities like Unilever or ITC, or you want to work in advertising and branding agency as a brand manager, you have to know. Okay, let's go further and try to see a few more aspects. What is this? Of course, we all know it's a shoe. What is this? Of course, we know this is a sports shoe. If I ask again, what is this? You look at it and you'll say, hey, this is a nice looking sports shoes made out of some leather, rubber, plastic materials. Again, the fourth time, if I ask, what is this? Again, you tell me that, hey, this being a sports shoes, it helps me to achieve my aspirations, sports aspiration, or I can use it for jogging, or if I'm playing a football match, I would love to wear this. Okay, so now you see, like looking at this image, you know a lot about this, isn't it? Now, what is this? Now you see that your whole perception, interpretation, and the way you are perceiving this shoe is entirely different than the earlier shoe. Now, this option B should become branded shoe. It's a Nike brand, very well known and an international brand. And let's go further. So the option one, technically we call it as just a commodity or a product. Option B is a branded product. Shoe versus branded shoe, which we all know, but we have to go deep into understand the nuances. Okay, what are those nuances? So by now we already established one is unbranded, another is a branded. What's the name of the brand? Nike, isn't it? Is this Adidas? No. Is this Puma? No, this is a Nike. Now looking from a consumer side, if I show this particular shoe and ask you if you want this shoe, I'm ready to sell it for 4,000. How many of you are willing to spend 4,000? Raise your hand. How many of you? If I show option B, which is going to cost you 8,000, how many are willing to buy? I know, of course, a large number of people were ready to pay double the price because it's a Nike product. So what is Nike? Of course, it's a well-known brand. Brands help to make product and service known, and known things, we're ready to pay more money for a known product and known service. We don't get that trust feeling, or where we have a low trust for unknown things. So therefore, we don't trust unbranded products. We trust branded products. High trust for a good brands. So high trust, therefore we're willing to spend money. Okay, let's go further. The brand does more than that, just knowing or a trust factor. When I show this option B, which is a Nike, and if you are wearing a Nike, what kind of perception people are making out of you? Of course, they consider you as a sports lover. If you're wearing a Nike shoe, you're exuberating. You love active lifestyle. You're athletic, active lifestyle. You like quality product. Mostly, it even says that you can afford, you have money to buy Nike product, okay? So there are a lot of these associated attributes associated with Nike branded shoe, but if you look at unbranded, there are no perceptions. In fact, you have all that negative perception. If you wear an unbranded product, people think it's just a duplicate, it is made by a local. People will look at it as somebody who can't afford a good brand, therefore is wearing unbranded product. So a lot of negative connotation with unbranded, but a lot of positive connotation with well-branded products. So now you're starting understanding the significance of branded, how brand build perception, okay? So now we all realize that brand builds the perception. What does it mean? All the perception we have about Nike, it's a good brand, it's an international brand, it's a quality product, it's worn by all the famous athletes, and so on and so forth. All these messages, the information we got from watching TV advertisements or videos of Nike, sponsorships, or you all might have visited Nike showroom, some of you might have bought a Nike shoes. So you have a lot of these brand touch points which kind of infused the knowledge about this brand. Whatever perception you have about Nike due to all these brand touch points. The technical word you might have heard, these are brand touch points like advertisement, outdoor advertisements, TV ad, press ad, Instagram, influencer advertisement, digital ad, even sponsorship or PR activities, you just name it, okay? Through all these touch points, you pursue the perception of the Nike brand. Now the question comes, we know by now we are practically felt that, hey, there is something called product, there is something called branded product, there is something called known brand. Known brand we are going to trust more, we're willing to pay more money. And we got perception about this brand, the known brand, through advertisements and all the brand touch points, okay? By now, this much is clear. The question now comes is, who builds all these brand touch points? Of course, you guys are studying, you already know. If I lift the curtain, who builds these brands, branding agencies and advertising agencies who create all these branding materials, advertisements, showroom, outdoor communication, your video communication, PR activities, all are taken care by a branding agency or advertising agency. So, by now, many things got clear in your head that, hey, how brands are built and who helps to build a brand. Design Horse is a branding agency which helps to build brands, and Rekha is a owner of the Design Horse. I mentor the Design Horse. I want everybody here, I know that all of you are here to seek knowledge, and you know that to perform well, you need a lot of knowledge. And especially our industry, our field requires immense amount of knowledge. Please connect me on my social media. LinkedIn, just write a Dharam mentor on Google. You'll get the LinkedIn link. And from there, I want you guys to connect. Why do I asking you? Because every day I put a lot of this reading material regarding branding, brand building, brand strategy, design thinking on my LinkedIn posts. So that's going to enable you to understand what is happening latest and how you can inculcate some of this knowledge. Okay? Clear? So start now. Just go to your Google, just type Dharam Mentor, Dharam Mentor. You'll get plenty of materials what I produce, which is on the social media. Okay, let's move on. This book called Good Design Thinking is Good Business, which is written by me. It takes design thinking methodology. Design thinking, you all might have heard. How many of you heard of design thinking? Okay, good number of you heard design thinking. That's good. So, in a nutshell, design thinking is an innovative tool, and it helps you to innovate your product and services. And if you have a highly appropriate, desirable, innovative product and services, your business tend to have higher chances to becoming successful, isn't it? So, you know, all the businesses who lost their businesses, who closed their businesses, they somewhere are unable to keep up with the time. They're unable to innovate. So design thinking is an essential tool which helps to innovate or improve current services and product, as well as come up with a new product and services. So therefore, I'm saying that if you have this innovative mindset, that's going to help you to develop or improve or better or be successful in your enterprise, okay? Your entrepreneurial journey as well. So I hope you start seeing that how innovation leading to a good business, how innovation is keeping your business intact, how innovation is bringing success, a business success, that knowledge of innovation you can inculcate by learning design thinking. So from here onwards, we'll move a little bit further. Who am I? My name is Dharam. I'm on a mission to help brands with the design thinking to grow in the upcoming Indian economy. And we know that very soon, like we're going to touch 5 trillion, and within a decade, we're going to reach 10 trillion. That means we'll be having a robust economy in this country. All businesses can take advantage of this new market through innovative product and service. That is where your design thinking comes into play. And secondly, I'm a strategist and mentor organization, individuals, even brands. I'm a co-founder of Good Design Thinking. It's a good business initiative. Under that, I do a lot of activities like imparting knowledge, writing books. I studied from University of Arts, London, UK. I'm alumni of London College of Communication, an author, educator, and AI brand designer. That is a brief description about me. By now, you've kind of understood that how this design thinking is critical and how design thinking enables a successful business. And you guys who wants to pursue entrepreneurship, you need to start concentrating or developing innovative mindset.